Bulk modulus of a fluid is the ratio of A. Shear stress to shear strain, B. Increase in volume to the viscosity of fluid, C. Increase in pressure to the volumetric strain, D. Critical velocity to the viscosity of fluid. The correct answer is increase in pressure to the volumetric strain. The pressure at a point 4 m below the free surface of water is A. 19.24 kPa, B. 29.24 kPa, C. 39.24 kPa, D. 49.24 kPa. The correct answer is 39.24 kPa. A structure used to dam up a stream or river over which the water flows is called A. Orifice, B. Notch, C. Weir, D. Dam. The correct answer is weir. The coefficient of discharge for an external mouthpiece depends upon A. Velocity of liquid, B. Pressure of liquid, C. Area of mouthpiece, D. Length of mouthpiece. The correct answer is length of mouthpiece. The depth of center of pressure lower an immersed surface inclined at an angle with the liquid surface lies at a distance equal to the center of gravity. A. Below, B. Above, C. Below, D. Above. The correct answer is below. The highest efficiency is obtained with a channel of section A. Circular, B. Square, C. Rectangular, D. Trapezoidal. The correct answer is trapezoidal. A vessel of 4 m3 contains an oil which weighs 30 kN. The specific weight of the oil is A. 4.5 kN m3, B. 6 kN m3, C. 7.5 kN m3, D. 10 kN m3. The correct answer is 7.5 kN m3. Coefficient of discharge CD is equal to where C coefficient of contraction, CV coefficient of velocity, and CR coefficient of resistance. ACCX CV, BCCX CR, CCVX CR, DCC CR. The correct answer is CCX CV. In an internal mouthpiece, if the jet after contraction does not touch the sides of the mouthpiece, then the mouthpiece is said to be A. Running full, B. Running free, C. Partially running full, D. Partially running free. The correct answer is running free. The value of coefficient of velocity for a sharp-edged orifice with the head of water A. decreases, B. increases, C, D. The correct answer is increases. An orifice is said to be large if A. the size of orifice is large, B. the velocity of flow is large, C. the available head of liquid is more than 5 times the height of orifice, D. the available head of liquid is less than 5 times the height of orifice. The correct answer is the available head of liquid is less than 5 times the height of orifice. The flow in a pipe or channel is said to be uniform when A. the liquid particles at all sectors have the same velocities, B. the liquid particles at different sections have different velocities, C. the quantity of liquid flowing per second is constant, D. each liquid particle has a definite path. The correct answer is the liquid particles at all sectors have the same velocities. The density of a liquid in kg m3 is numerically equal to its specific gravity. A. True, B. False, C, D. The correct answer is true. The critical depth meter is used to measure A. velocity of flow in an open channel, B. depth of flow in an open channel, C. hydraulic jump, D. depth of channel. The correct answer is hydraulic jump. The water pressure per meter length on a vertical masonry wall of dam is where W specific weight of the liquid and H height of the liquid. A WH2, B WH, C WH22, D WH24. The correct answer is WH22. Froudes number is the ratio of inertia force to A. Pressure force, B. Elastic force, C. Gravity force, D. Surface tension force. The correct answer is gravity force. According to Chezys' formula, the discharge through an open channel is where A. area of flow, C. Chezys constant, M. hydraulic mean depth, and I. uniform slope in bed. A. AMXI, B. CMXI, C. ACMXI, D. MEAXC. The correct answer is ACMXI. When a liquid is flowing through a pipe, the velocity of the liquid is A. maximum at the center and minimum near the walls, B. minimum at the center and maximum near the walls, C. 0 at the center and maximum near the walls, D. maximum at the center and 0 near the walls. The correct answer is maximum at the center and minimum near the walls. The pressure of fluid due to hammer blow is A. directly proportional to density of fluid, B. inversely proportional to density of fluid, C. directly proportional to density 1:2 of fluid, D. inversely proportional to density 1:2 of fluid. The correct answer is directly proportional to density 1:2 of fluid. A flow in which each liquid particle has a definite path and the paths of individual particles do not cross each other is called A. steady flow, B. uniform flow, C. streamline flow, D. turbulent flow. The correct answer is streamline flow. A body floating in a liquid is said to be in neutral equilibrium if its metacentre A. coincides with its center of gravity, B. lies above its center of gravity, C. lies below its center of gravity, D. lies between the center of buoyancy and center of gravity. The correct answer is coincides with its center of gravity. 1 cubic meter of water weighs A. 100 liters, B. 250 liters, C. 500 liters, D. 1000 liters. The correct answer is 1000 liters. Surface tension force is the product of surface tension per unit length and cross-sectional area of flow. A. correct, B. incorrect, C. D. The correct answer is incorrect. An average value of coefficient of velocity is A. 0.62, B. 0.76, C. 0.84, D. 0.97. The correct answer is 0.97. The shear stress between the two liquid layers is proportional to the distance between two layers. A. directly, B. indirectly, C. D. The correct answer is indirectly. The mass per unit volume of a liquid at a standard temperature and pressure is called A. specific weight, B. mass density, C. specific gravity, D. none of these. The correct answer is mass density. The center of pressure acts the center of gravity of immersed surface. A. at, B. above, C. below, D. The correct answer is below. A flow through an expanding tube at constant rate is called A. steady uniform flow, B. steady non-uniform flow, C. unsteady uniform flow, D. unsteady non-uniform flow. The correct answer is steady non-uniform flow. When a body is placed over a liquid, it is subjected to gravitational force and upthrust of the liquid. A. true, B. false, C. D. The correct answer is True. The velocity of flow is same at all points in the cross-section of a channel. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is false. The length of a liquid stream while flowing over a weir at the ends of the sill. A. Expands. B. Does not change. C. Contracts. D. The correct answer is contracts. Select the wrong statement. An equivalent pipe is treated as an ordinary pipe for all calculations. B. The length of an equivalent pipe is equal to that of a compound pipe. C. The discharge through an equivalent pipe is equal to that of a compound pipe. D. The diameter of an equivalent pipe is equal to that of a compound pipe. The correct answer is the diameter of an equivalent pipe is equal to that of a compound pipe. The velocity through a channel of circular section will be maximum when the depth of water is the diameter of the circular channel. A. 0.34 times. B. 0.67 times. C. 0.81 times. D. 0.95 times. The correct answer is 0.81 times. In a footstep bearing, if the radius of the shaft is doubled, then the torque required to overcome the viscous resistance will be A. Double. B. 4 times. C. 8 times. D. 16 times. The correct answer is 16 times.